Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode with your boy Phrankleen. Right, we're going to talk about relationships and blatant, red flags. Um, if you can see me, give me a thumb up if you're online at the moment. If you haven't, be sure to hit on the subscribe button, give me the like button, okay? Hit that little bell button and make sure to set that bell button to basically get my all of my notifications, okay? If you can see me, say hello. Hi, Debbie, Adele, the excellent teacher. What's up, people? Thank you for joining me. So, before I crack on, this hey, what's up, man? Showboy, I see you, bro. I'm gonna call you after this, Showboy. I'll call you after this video, man. Um, hola, hola from Czech Republic. Adele. Right. So, this episode is sponsored by Wave App. Okay, Wave App is basically the app you can use conveniently on your devices to send money from the UK, the US, and Canada to Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Tanzania, and Uganda. You can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's dead easy to follow the instructions. And the beautiful thing is with Wave app, there are no commissions to pay, unlike what you do on the high streets when you go pay people and then they get commissions on top of X amount of money that you're sending. So for your first transaction with the Wave app, you use my name, Phrankleen, exactly the way it's spelt, and you get £5 off or $5 off, whichever applies. Okay, Wave app. Right, let's crack on with today's topic. It talks about. I've got my notes here. Just bear with me. What's good, T Boy? Thank you for joining me. I've got some notes down here, so you see me looking at my book. It's relationship and blatant red flags. So, as you know, relationships basically forms a major part of our lives. Man and woman, uh, man and man, woman and woman. That's the way the world is designed, right? So, but I'm going to laser target my focus on, the essence, the premise of, relationships and the red flags. So, my intro would be, why do you want to get in a relationship, or why are you in a relationship? So, I'm sure some of you watching this would agree with me that, further down the line, because I get loads and loads of emails from people to talk about relationships. I've got issues with my partner, da 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 da. There's always cycle and cycle of issues and all that stuff. But then I sort of sat back and I thought to myself, would it make a huge amount of difference if hey, hello from Canary Wharf. What's up, my brother? Thank you for joining. Um, would it make a massive amount of difference if we sort of people sort of carry out proper checks, you paid proper attention to red flags before you jump into a relationship? I get it. I get it that the early days of maybe dating or courting someone or whatever, it's absolutely impossible for you to be aware of the entirety of that person's the personality or what they're capable of. But then there always tell signs that, I suppose it's human nature, that it's a very common thing that people tend to ignore for whatever silly reasons. Ignore those signs, and you just Mo on the go. You're in the UK. That's what's up. Send me an email. Send me an email to foodchannel1960 at gmail.com. Let's see if we can do coffee or lunch and stuff. Anyways, as I was saying, so the first question is, why do you get into relationships? I basically sent an email to someone who was complaining about her being unhappy in a relationship and all that. And so the email was very lengthy and it was just devastating. She was talking about how she feels abandoned by the man. They've got two kids and there's a major disconnect emotionally. Sex is dead in the waters and stuff like that. Um, and I just asked her a very simple question. I said, If it's that bad, because she said she's been married for just roughly 5 years. So my question is, why did you get with that man? We all come with our baggages. I've got my imperfections. You're watching me, you have your imperfections. There is no perfect human being. I'm thoroughly aware of that. But the question is, on the scale of 1 to 100, man, if it's utterly devastating, if it's really bad, you know, it's if it's plagued with so much negativity, the question is, why did you get with that person, and how come you carry on remaining with that person? That's my own observation. That's the question I tend to ask people. So then the lady said to me, oh, I didn't know he does this, I didn't know he does that, I didn't know he does this and does that, blah blah blah, before I married him. Okay, but out of respect, because I hate to trivialize people's sufferings and their challenges and stuff like that. But when we actually sit back and be honest with ourselves, you realize that we do get red flags. You get red flags. You always get red flags. But what you do about that red flag is actually up to you. So, in going forward, somebody said to me in an email, I said, why did you get in a relationship? All my friends were getting married. So I thought, I was 32 at the time, and I just thought, I'm like the last man standing. And I decided to, I saw this guy, we made love, and it was great. And, I just felt connected. And less than a year, we picked the date, bang, bang, bang. And today she's married to the guy. They got 2 kids. She's 40 this year. So basically, 8 years of being with this person, and she's claiming to be miserable. There's another one. A gentleman sent me an email saying, bro, I met this chick. I believe she was the love of my life. Then I got married, and I realized she's a very dishonest person. She's done this, she's done that. I've forgiven her, several occasions. Long story short, when people tell you their stories here and now, you empathize with them, you pay attention, you can hear the devastating accounts and stuff. But the truth is, did you see the red flags? Because take, for example, if you as a woman, for example, you don't want a man that takes alcohol. You don't want a man that drinks Jack Daniels, Hennessy, beer, and all that. You don't drink. So you are hoping to amalgamate your affection with a man that doesn't drink. So when you date, you're hanging out with the brother. He's popping bottles. Glug, 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 glug. He's taking shots. And you're like, Femi, I don't like this. Femi, Utiman Shayoju. Femi, you're drinking too much. And Femi's like, you know what I mean? Leave Shayo alone. I'm just giving an example, man. Femi, Utiman Shayoju. Da. Listen, the fact is, you can see that the geezer likes to drink. I'm not suggesting that as long as you drink reasonably, but you can see that the brother likes to drink. You can see that occasionally he gets into the slippery slope with consumption of alcohol. You can see. But you turn a blind eye to that because you're thinking, oh, my body clock. How am I going to get another one? If I let him go, I don't want to start afresh with someone else. But deep down inside, you can see his habits with alcohol. You can see. You can see. You can see. That's the red flag right there. What do you do at that point? Walk away. Because the truth is, unfortunately, some of us have come from backgrounds where we've been brainwashed from childhood that you think when you take someone, you go to church, some self-proclaimed pastor or imam would sit down and say, they will say prayer with someone and pray them out of drinking. You're stupid. I'm sorry to say, but you're stupid. I keep saying it in my videos, you can never, ever tame an adult with religion or prayer and whatnot that you think you believe in. You can't do that. So I've seen people, for example, somebody said to me in an email, oh, my husband, he drinks too much and now he's got health related problems that stemmed from too much consumption of alcohol. You see that? Now he has a life-threatening health problems. I empathize with her because I'm human, right? I've got human feelings. I felt sorry for her. They've got 3 children. So I asked her, she was lamenting. She wrote a very long email and said the man doesn't listen, da 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 da. Then I asked her, when you were dating the geezer, when you met the man, did you realize that he was fond of the bottle and stuff? And she said, yes. I was hoping that, when he settles down as a married man, and then, at least when he sees me as his wife and he starts to have children, he will be able to leave it. Big mistake. What? What's this thing that's so special about marriage anyway? I don't get it. People think you walk to the altar because you put a ring and you say vows with someone. Of course, it's a sacred thing. So you think that's going to change a human habit. It beggars belief. Let me crack on with my list so that I can stay on track. I've still got things to say. So, the question is, he's drinking to cope with you. That's not good. He's not drinking to cope with her. He's drinking because he likes to drink. Right. What do you see in a partner? What do you want in a partner? Some people, you're attracted to a partner because maybe because of their height, their looks, job, money, because of religious inclination, right? And that's another thing. People marry, and I mean, we're humans. I suppose the first thing that attracts you, maybe most people, you see a beautiful lady, banging body, nice legs, nice frontal blessings, nice rear blessings, nice shoulders, beautiful smile, dimples, long hair, whatever floats your boat. But we often disregard character. You see, character, which is a major cog, right? My character is what makes my person up, is what makes me up. Character is often disregarded, and character is often ignored and glossed over, like I said. Unfortunately, people use religion. You see, for example, you meet a chick, you're kicking it. Okay, yeah, I've got a job. Yeah. He's got a job. He's working. Da 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 da. Usually the families, what they want to do is, yeah, da 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 da. Let's meet the pastors and so. Well, are you going to church? Oh, he's a church goer. Oh, great stuff and stuff. They're not asking questions. Is he a violent person? Is he a chain smoker? Is he using substance? What's he like with finance? Has he got any investments or has he got any plans for the future? You just, this and this, they get to know themselves. Some pastor tells you, the Bible says such and such and such. You join up with that person. Yeah, that's great. More on the go, right? You amalgamate your passion with that person's passion and whatever. And then you pick wedding dates and then that's it. Before you know, bang, bang, you start forming babies and stuff. Then down the line, the veil comes off. Reality kicks in. Then you realize that, then people, because a lot of people that I've spoken to, people would tell you that I wish I didn't marry this person. It's not because they are unhappy about a particular incident, but they are regretting that they completely picked the wrong person. And some people get entrapped because you see the signs. You didn't bother to pay attention to the character. So let me crack on. Like I said, we are mentally conditioned to believe that we can turn the other person around or tame them with religion. You can't suppress anyone's character. Hence why people project dishonesty, right? Because you know what? For example, as I was saying, in our society, take Nigeria, for example, people in our society, all people are focusing, show no see church. Church, we don't know Koza. He goes to Koza. He attends TB Joshua's church. He attends, he's an usher in the church. People use religion as a sort of yardstick to size someone up. So this is what I say to people. Because it's very easy. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy, but I'm trying to get between the legs of this chick, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna disseminate a sophisticated level of dishonesty. I'm láti ṣá ọmọ yìí náà ọmọ yìí mo máa ṣá ẹ pa mo láti jẹ ọmọ ẹ so ọmọ yìí like kí ọkùnrin máa lọ church. I'm gonna come to your church. I'm gonna play along, and then before you know, you get me. You get me. I get what I want, and then the mask comes off, and then you start crying. You start saying, he pretended like he's a good guy, blah 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 blah. It's too late. Before you know it, be Mokale, 1 or 2 kids, and then you start crying, running from pillar to post. Now, I'm not. Another point is, you as a woman, for example, if you go out with a chick, your girlfriend, sorry, if you're a female, you go out with your man, yeah. So take for example, you go to a restaurant, you see your man, right, disseminating unbelievable level of aggression and threatening people with physical assault, maybe because the waiter was a bit late with the food or they didn't bring his drink, and he's threatening to slap the woman, and he's saying, and you are sat there saying, oh, baby, Nisuru. That's a red flag right there. Oh my, not yet in a relationship here. Fact. So if you see a man just threatening people who are hardworking, waiters already get paid crap money. I get there are some bad waiters or whatever. I'm just giving an example. Every interaction that your man has got with outsiders, right? Maybe get somewhere, a house help didn't open the gate, he slaps them, boom, boom, he kicks them. Baby, that's okay. Man, no, I feel silly. Can you imagine rubbish? That's it right there. You're dealing with a violent man. Oh man, no. I know. But you see, again, if you see a man that feels comfortable to enslave other people to make you happy, I want not bad boy, get out of here. A man that feels comfortable to degrade people that are older than him, treat them like doormats, and then you feel like some kind of special princess. Read between the lines and lean back and think, if he can do this, that's exactly what's going to happen to you at some point. One day, oh my escape it. Oh my not yet. It happens. It happens. Now on the flip side, if it's a female, you're a guy. Oh, everything is banging out. Nice figure, Coke bottle shape, fantastic. Watch the way the woman deals with third parties, even her siblings, other people, right? Is she manipulative? Maybe she has a business, she's dealing with other people with money and stuff. She finds it convenient to lie and be dishonest and, trick other people in a filthy way. What do you think that woman is going to do to you in that relationship? This is what I'm talking about, tell signs. The handwriting is always on the flipping wall. But we as humans, we mentally condition ourselves to disregard those signs. So you got to ask yourself, do I really want to carry on with this person? Do I really want to carry on like this in this relationship with this person? You see, your man is quick to slap somebody who is selling something in the traffic because maybe he works in the military. So you are enjoying it because you think, oh, my man is a soldier. He's an immigration guy. He's going to protect me. But he can slap and brutalize other members of the society. Your man is owing somebody else some money, and he's oppressing them, using police or not giving them the money. You are happy. You are enjoying it. You're dealing with an extremely violent person that will turn against you someday and beat the crap out of you. It's simple as. The flags are there, man. Somebody told me in an email, you're dating someone, and on 3 different occasions, so he came to your house and he's trying to make love to you, and you said you were genuinely tired, and you said to him, babe, when we wake up in the morning, let's get some action, right? It's normal. I'm tired. I want to get some sleep because I've had a long day. When we wake up early in the morning, we get some. Anyway, as I was saying, let's do something in the morning, and then it starts to apply unnecessary force. Start to that's what? That's sexual abuse. That's rape. This guy's a lot. You're dodging mad going. Oh, you get me. Lord dodging. You get me. Oh, my mad going. Let's break the bed, man. God damn it. So a man physically, forcefully have intercourse with you. Look, I don't care if you've picked your wedding date in 6 months' time. That's sexual violation. But people, you will keep quiet, you will accept it. So what does that tell you about that person's perception of, having sex with you in terms of gaining consent? When a woman says no, no just means no. We're humans. Ah, babe, look how I'm tired. Okay, I'm a bossy lola. Oh, yeah, let her sleep. Leave her alone. She's just tired. But it slaps you about. This woman was telling me in the email that he used to slap her and then he would come back and buy her gift. Then you take the gift. You see what I'm saying? You take the gift and then you say you forgive him. So why are you now married to that man with 3 children and then you're complaining? Then you're running to a pastor. This is why I'm saying that. Unfortunately, there's something that's massively wrong in our society on a more serious note because of the way we are conditioned mentally. It's the way we are raised. We've been raised with so much ugly values that people think, you meet someone, even sometimes some guys, some ladies, they don't even know what questions to ask. They don't even know what to look out for. All they do is, oh yeah, I join my church. You can read pastor. Pastor, anything with sir. Hello, my brother. God bless you. It is well. Will you keep quiet? Get to know the guy. What's he doing for a living? Here's another one. Here's the last one. This is very common. You see chicks, right? You see chicks, women, ladies. You're dating a guy. Oh, my, 19. For those of you that don't know, the dude is a fraudster. Oh, my, Shaki. He doesn't have a legitimate job. I don't care if he sweeps the floor or washes the toilet for a living. But what I'm saying is, but when the guy is giving you the money, buying you the Fendis, the Guccis, the Ferragamos, the Armanis, the Pradas, you're enjoying it. When you're flying the first class, you're enjoying it. You go on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, you're flexing on your friends and families. You're enjoying the water cash. So, you get married to him. You want to have that fly wedding. You want to go to Dubai. You want to flex. Your man gets busted. He gets banged up in prison. Because I'm telling you, man, these things happen even here in the UK, in the US, in Nigeria, everywhere. I've seen people here in the UK. They used to live a high life, and the lady was driving a Range Rover. Everything was great. Designer, all. The man gets busted. He's serving 15 years in jail. The authorities seize everything that you have. They confiscate your monies. They kick you out. You end up fatherless. Your children end up fatherless. You're broke because you even had no job. You had nothing, no career, nothing. You were depending on that man. But this is what I'm saying. In the early days of the relationship, you knew. You subjected yourself. You suppressed the red flags. Why? Because you were materialistic. You were selfish. You don't have the idea of making your own money. It's a choice that people make. So, you're crying about, he's in prison. Okay, so what do I do? What's he got to do with me and the members of the public? You made the choice. So, okay, you meet me now, a good-looking brother. I look good in my own right. A good-looking brother. We're getting to know each other. Your brain works. You can tell, boy, this guy is a fraudster. You have your legs and your freedom. Walk away. But you, because why? You're seeing the big monies, you're seeing the expenditures, you're seeing the nice cars, the nice dress, the first class plane flights. You want to enjoy that. So be prepared. Be prepared to deal with the consequences. It's dead simple because the consequences will come. You get what I'm saying? So these are the red flags. There are women who live here in the UK. I'm sure people can agree with me. Germany, Dubai, in the States. You chose to open your legs to a man that you know that 19 ni olilunja. But the you don't want to have a career whereby the money is slow and steady. You want that quick money. You want to fly first class. You want to live the high life. You want to drive the expensive cars. What do you think is going to happen to your life, your future down the line, the future of your children? Somebody's pushing drugs. You made that choice, man. You made that choice. So you're going to have to, you know, dance to the music and, live with the consequences. So, yeah, what do you think about relationship and red flags? You've been in a relationship with a man and he's already threatened to slap you. Yeah. To me, look, man, I'm just saying. That's a deal breaker right there. You get slapped in your relationship, you're still dating someone, then some pastor is telling you, Dariji, Dariji, the devil is a lie. Oh, man, not yet, I'm in a relationship here. So when you are getting beat down in that relationship, don't start screaming for help because you chose that life. You chose that life. The same thing with a dude. Ó ti rí pé ọmọ tó ń fẹ́ ó ní traces olóṣó. But you're blinded by the nyash pé kò sí nǹkan máa handle ẹ̀ ó tanra ẹ̀ ó máa ṣá gbogbo àwọn pàdé ẹ̀. I'm telling you, man. It's the same thing. If you're dating someone, if you're with someone, you've already seen those tell signs. You know what you're looking for in a partner. You know what somebody told me, oh, I didn't even know my husband smokes weed. I never knew. I didn't pay attention. I didn't know he drinks. But you said to me you dated for 4 years. How come you didn't know for 4 years? Really? You didn't smell anything? You didn't see any trace? Somebody smoking weed. You dated him for 4 years before marriage, and you're telling me you didn't know. So what were you? That means you didn't pay attention to the person's character. You didn't see what that person was getting up to. Anyways, that's me done with my rant on today's episode. As I said to you, this episode is sponsored by Wave App. Lets you send money from the UK, the US, and Canada, right? You can download, basically you send money to Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Tanzania, and Uganda. And you can download the app from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Dead easy to follow. And your first transaction, type in Phrankleen, and you get £5 off or $5 off, whichever applies in currency. Okay. For those of you that don't understand Yoruba, I do apologize. All right. I would make sure I try to translate next time. Yoruba is my mother tongue, Yoruba language. Okay. I don't mean to exclude you guys, but I hope you understand. All right. So if you want to send me an email, foodchannel1960@gmail.com. You see the red flags that you don't want in a relationship, you don't want in a person. You are within your rights to say, I want this type of man, I want this type of woman. You can see the handwriting on the wall. What do I say? Bounce before it's too late. Because the time wasted can never be regained. All right? I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love. Bye now.